Hello, everybody! Cyanesk111 here, and welcome back to more Duchy. Last part, I did my first Ascension run, and it was close to what I expected, but not with the selecting difficulty modifiers part. Today, I'll be doing another Ascension mode run, but not before taking a look at the progress tree. And if you remember, there is only one thing that I can unlock with all 3 crowns, and that would be the blacksmith. End of round. Copy the resources and/or units gained by one random adjacent building. So it's kind of like a wild card of sorts. I just gotta get 2 more crowns to unlock the Pathfinder's Guild, and I think I'll be all set for now. Question is, if I do collect any extra crowns after that, then what would I do with them? Don't really know. But we'll worry about that when we worry about that. For now, Ascension mode time. I have managed to complete this with the tribe in the last part. And I think I'm gonna do the Republic this time around. New defense bar. Here we come. And just like with the tribe, we can select 3 different ordeals to face. Okay, so the card removed is gonna be warehouses. I think there's something like that for the tribe and the other factions, but I'm not sure if it'll tell you for those. I'm also going to start the run with 30 missing defense for this one, and I think I'm going to try out refilling defense and sending Crusaders and Expeditions costs 100% more. Don't really know how I'm going to fare with more of these, along with silver and gold as the Ascensions go on. But, let's go ahead and start. One other thing that I should mention is that I tried going into the options menu before this part started to get this defense bar to what I unlocked, but apparently it only works for the faction that you unlocked it with, so don't expect to see it again until I play as the tribe once again. Whenever that's gonna be. Mountains, Noble, Exploration. Let's try a no mountain run. Or no cards working with mountain run, for that matter. Okay, so warehouse is removed. I can go ahead and upgrade the belfry right off the bat. I could do plus 10 garrison. What does it cost? Okay, it costs gold to unlock a slot. I'm just gonna get the plus 1 person. I do have a slot right there that I could have a mercenary camp or other building in there. I'll see once the round ends if I want to have any of that. There's my downtown. And the belfry goes right down here. Hold that. Yeah, exploring's gonna get more people from the neighborhoods. And then this goes down here. Fits in. This goes like that. And I don't really see anything for this other neighborhood tile, so it could just do that. Alright. Compensation. Okay, I already read what that did. And I don't have any temporary buildings on me, but I can upgrade the belfry. I'm gonna do 3 wheat. I'm gonna have to get a military building in here. Raider colony. I think it would be best if I did a rally point. It works with plains and fields, but I'm not so sure about how I'm gonna get fields in. I can get a card from the university for that, maybe? Land expansion. That's definitely gonna work with the downtown. Probably. Gonna take the gold for free before heading into this hostile region. Take the rally point in with me. Okay, it's not that much. I should be okay here. That's their training camp, though. Gotta be wary of that. Downtown. Oh, that's their horse stable. I think I'd be better placing this training camp down here. Okay, it's just a mercenary camp, but I do not want to place it right up there. Okay, that is my rally point. Okay, that is marginally better. Okay, that's pretty good for the rally point. It looks like that's all I can do. Looks like I'm gonna be taking damage here no matter what, but that's probably the best combination. 5 errors left over, so 5 damage. Alright. Ranger base, bridge, Tith. I think I'm gonna upgrade the belfry. +3 per plane, river, forest. I'll try plain, since I already have a building that works with plains. I'll see if I can do land expansion along with that. I think I'm gonna do ranger base, so I can have something that'll work with forests. Got a lot of gold on me, so I got a lot of wood out of that. Problem is, if I go to this food depot, then I'm gonna be forced into a peaceful region, so... more gold it is, then. Now we're heading in. I can upgrade the ranger base right off the bat. Spend gold to get the ranger base in. And then we're going. Although they have 2 arrow buildings, which is a little concerning. My best bet would be to hold one of them in reserves. Okay, ranger base is for connected force pieces, but I do not see any. That's their rally point. Let's call in for planes. Okay, 20 axes against 21. I wouldn't really say it's a bad matchup. Gonna place the belfry there to block it from getting any more planes. And then... this can go here. Then... yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Alright, so... I'm gonna take these 21 axes into arrows, then to these axes, then to these axes. And I still take damage, but only just 1. Not how I would have imagined it. But, I took the dispensary last time, but never got around to using it, so... I think I'm gonna have to do it this time. So it looks like I'm gonna be forced into a peaceful region no matter what. Bummer. I guess this would be a good opportunity to see how much I can heal up with the dispensary and the dispensary alone. There's my downtown. Doing a lot of swapping this round. For terrain pieces and neighborhood pieces. Looking good. And that's it. Ow! 36 defense. Although I think that amount may have been rounded to reflect how much defense I was missing, since I may have gained too much wheat from that. Thieves' Hideout. Why not? Okay, next up we got the village, then the trading fair. Village or trading fair, then the gate. Once again. How many times have I gotten the gate now in a row? I don't know. I'm gonna get a faction card. Ooh, blacksmith. And I unlocked it at the beginning of this part, too. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Can I take it in with me? I can, actually. I'll consider the Thieves' Hideout at a later time. Okay, setup is the same as the last time I got the gate. I can upgrade the Belfry once again real quick. I'll get +1 per adjacent plane again. And again I can upgrade the Belfry. I'm gonna increase the axe amount per plane to 5. Like so. And then... let's upgrade the rally point. Alright, everything looked good. Yeah, I say everything looks good. Let's head on in. That is their strategic pavilion, my blacksmith. Alarm tower. Going down here. Okay, that is slightly more helpful. River piece. It's gonna have to go all the way over here. This alarm tower is going over here. There is the gate opening. Connected forest piece. Okay, the blacksmith is going to be copying that, I assume. Okay, Belfry will go here. That would trigger the alarm tower. Rally point. Then 2 terrain pieces and a downtown. That'll probably do. Then the strategic pavilion. Second of the 2. I think it'll be good right down here. Alright. That's the best I could do with this kind of arrangement. I'm hoping it's enough. Plus, the blacksmith is a great help in this endeavor. Okay, so 18 arrows can go into 12 axes. Okay, I'm gonna have to do swords into arrows here. I hope I don't die from this. Okay, I survived. 28 damage, but Haha, not even halfway. I survived. Siege camp, terraformers, market. I can upgrade land expansion or Thieves' Hideout, but I'm not going to right now. I'm just gonna skip. Any buildings that work with specific terrains? No rally point. And ranger base. I think I'm gonna leave the rivers behind this time. If I go to the university, I'll be forced into a peaceful region, so... Guild it is. Garrison, light units, food. I'll get light units. I'll take a guardhouse. Been a little while since I've worked with it. Another slot unlocked, and I'll take the guardhouse in. I can't upgrade the belfry, since I'm gonna need stone to do so. No better time than the second act to do so. Gonna have to minimize how devastating this could be. I did not take into consideration the forest pieces for the ranger base. Once again, me being stupid. Typical. A mercenary camp dealing with axes, this one with swords. I think I'd be better off placing the sword one down, since the belfry works with axes. There we go. Guardhouse getting its 25 troops. Okay, blacksmith is still a help. That looks like a good plan. Battle won with 35 troops left over. Nice. Wooden fortress. It would be nice to turn some forests into plains. I think I'll go ahead and get that. Though that means I'm gonna have to be wary about where I put my ranger base. Resources, defense, technology card, any type. Conscription. It does say if you can, for losing 10 defense. So maybe I can do with it. Okay, next hostile region. Doesn't have a lot of plain pieces in it. +4 per adjacent mountain is something I can do. And now... do I upgrade the guardhouse? I wonder. It did work for me last time, so why not? And that is all I can do here. So let's go. Hold tower, hold you. Blacksmith, place right down. Ranger base calling for forced pieces. Okay, that's both of their strongholds already. Okay, mountain piece in range. Range 2. Yeah, good placement. I can even hear the clanking from the blacksmith, too. Nice detail. There's my rally point. I was hoping for a long piece from that, but no cigar. Guardhouse, I don't think is going to be useful. Since it came at a pretty late time. Maybe I can salvage this, given how things are going down. Oh yeah, I like that. And, lost some defense, but the dispensary made up for that. Yep, it's looking like a winnable situation here. 15 axes can go into 20 swords. These swords can go into these arrows. These axes can go into swords and then go from there. Did it. Pretty easy. And then... hey, got the Wonder again. That's a choice. I want to try doing a Wonder run one day. But I'm not sure how early of a run I would need to have to get the Wonder victory available before endless mode. You know? I'm kind of tempted to upgrade conscription, but it's gonna cost me more defense for more troops. I think I'll hold off on it for right now. And I'm gonna skip all of this. University is going to get me a technology card that modifies cards. Treadmill crane. I'm gonna have to go to the stone depot since I'm pretty low on stone. I'll make a trade. I'm not able to upgrade the belfry yet, but I'm hoping soon. And, okay, I don't have a lot of wood, so I'll trade in some of the stone for wood. We're going up against the fortification again after this. I haven't been keeping track of how many of the same bosses I've gotten in a row in each act, but I'm very much hoping I get the keep sometime again so I can maintain my knowledge on how to deal with that. I'll go ahead and upgrade the dispensary. 1 defense for every 6 wheat collected this round. Blacksmith. I think I'll be good with 1 random adjacent building for right now. Upgrading is a thing, but not if you want better belfry later on down the line. I'm gonna have to find a really good place for this rally point. Like right here. Putting that guardhouse down is going to be a little tricky. I'm probably not going to be able to manage it. Sadly. That's pretty much all I got, but let's hope it all helps. Okay, so Blacksmith did copy the rally point, but it didn't copy the troops that were added in via conscription. Okay. The more I know. Okay, I'm gonna have, swords work against arrows. Actually, I think I'm gonna have these axes go into these axes right here, and then I'm gonna have them go into these arrows, into these swords, into these arrows, then these axes. I'm expecting some damage from this, but hopefully not too much. Okay, good. Didn't take any damage, and I got troops left over. 23 for 23 gold. Alright. And I can upgrade the belfry again. +2 per adjacent mountain, +3 stone, +2 people. I think I'm gonna take the +3 stone. The belfry is working with plains and mountains, so it's gonna be likely that I'll leave the forest behind. So I may want to get rid of the wooden fortress at some point. Upgrade the treadmill crane to see if I can... Yep, can upgrade the downtown. Further out. Alright, fortification. Bring it. With your war chariots. First time facing the fortification with the... as the Republic, with the Belfry in downtown. I don't think I need to spend any gold on refilling defense, so I say we just go for it. Wow. War Chariots are the first of 2 cards. Or the second card in my deck, actually. Guardhouse goes here. I think I'll have to change that. Oh, that's a rally point. I keep confusing the rally point with the ranger base for some reason. Don't know why. Don't really want to do that again. More War Chariots. Which I guess are gonna go right here. It's only turning that forest into a wasteland. Okay, that does help some for the rally point. Blacksmith is gonna go here. More mountains here, ranger base. Okay, it does look like I'm gonna get it some forests to work with at least. Like so. War Chariots again. I think here would be the best place. Then the dispensary goes here. More neighborhoods right here. Forest piece here. Alright. Looks like that's about all I can do. Okay, the blacksmith still copies the units from the Belfry. I thought it wasn't for a moment, but guess that proved me wrong. Alright, I think I should have the manpower necessary to sack the fortification. I do! 184 troops in total, minus the fortifications troops, leaving me with 64 left over. Brilliant. Abbey, Masonry, Wonder... I think I would be better off upgrading the Belfry again. 20 garrison. People is tempting. But I think I'll choose the garrison. In case I'm not able to get any troops from mountains or plains. Land expansion... I think I'm gonna leave at level 2. I haven't used the Thieves' Hideout at all. Or the wooden fortress. Treadmill crane I'll go ahead and upgrade as well to level 3. Okay, it's gonna take 210 people to upgrade the belfry one last time, which I do not have right now. Conscription's been doing pretty good for me, so I'll give it an upgrade too. Alright. Masonry, do I really want it, though? I have more than enough stone needed to upgrade the belfry. I just need the people. I'll skip. And I'm going to say goodbye to forests this time. So that means I'm gonna have to take out the ranger base at some point. Well, I can only do that when I'm in the preparation phase. Exploration modifies cards. I'll take erudition for a 4th level 1 card to select from. Going to the Stone Depot will force me into a peaceful region, so why not be forced into a hostile instead? I will make a trade, gladly, and into the hostile region we go. I'm definitely gonna have to get some more gold if I want to unlock this final slot. Alright. Ranger base, you are out. Might this be the time for the Thief's Hideout to shine? I mean, I do have a lot of resources with me. But I'm definitely gonna have to get another arrow building. Sure. I'll upgrade the blacksmith. To make up for the missing level of the ranger base that I took out. Wow. 3 training camps in a row. When am I ever gonna see that again? That was completely unexpected. But I'm gonna hold this last training camp until I find a suitable place for it. And by suitable, I obviously mean unsuitable. Dispensary is gonna go right down here. Okay, the downtown is coming up at least. I think I'll put it right down here. That's a heretic slayer, so don't want it aligned with any buildings. Oh, but I did anyway. Darn it. But this training camp will go right down here. It's a long piece, but I don't think it's gonna fit in any way down here. Sadly. Blacksmith, I don't know if it's gonna copy an enemy building. Oh, but I think that is gonna be it for this round. Oh, so apparently empty squares do count as non-natural terrain. I did not know that at all. Well, guess I do know now. Alright. 20 axes can go into 25 swords. 106 axes can take out both of these swords, and then... Wait, do I want to do that yet? I think the best course of action would be to take these swords, drive them into arrows, into these axes, to these axes, these swords, and take out everything else. Oh yeah. That's good. That's a good fight. And then we shall get a reroll. Alarm tower is tempting, but it's not arrows. Still no arrow buildings. Ah, strategic pavilion, even though it's at level 1. Or the supply line. I'll take the supply line. It's gonna cause me to lose resources, but whatever. Religious, garrison, food. I'll get garrison. Heretic Slayer. Something I could do is upgrade the Belfry once again. It's gonna be max level. Plus 1 axe per 5 in reserve, or... Well, I don't plan on going into endless mode, so I think I'll take the +2 for each neighborhood in the city. And then I think I will sell the wooden fortress, since I've left the forest behind. And then... I'm gonna have to save up my gold for unlocking that final slot. But as for these buildings, I think I'm gonna skip out. We're gonna get the dungeon as the final boss once again. I was strongly hoping for the Basilica, but whatever. It's all strategic pavilions, so that's another interesting thing. Hold that. That's good. That's what I like to see. Each terrain in its row. I think neighborhoods do count. Thieves' hideout. Dispensary. I'll place right here instead. Guardhouse. And then Thieves' hideout can go here. I do not really predict it to work well against the key. No, wait, the dungeon. But I think I'm gonna win no less. Okay, so neighborhoods don't count towards terrains for the supply line. I don't want to put that last building down. That belongs to the enemy. Alright, there we go. Wow. Barracks copied all those units and resources, so I would say that's making back what we lost from the Thieves' Hideout and the supply line. But we shall do this, then pick up everything else, and call it a day. $322. Beautiful. That's some beautiful stuff right there. Fresh troops. I already have something that's gonna fix my defense. I think I'm gonna skip. I think I'll decide on something else after this hostile region. I think I upgrade Blacksmith one last time, and then land expansion for the possibility of more neighborhoods. And then conscription. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do. This hostile region's gonna serve as a test for what I upgraded just now. So it would seem. I wanted to copy the Belfry, but it's looking like that's not happening now. If I had the guard, then it could go on top of the blacksmith. Downtown is coming up right now, so I think this would be a good opportunity. Okay, there's the guardhouse, but I think I'm gonna place the watchtower right up here first, so it can have some way. Thieves' hideout is gonna call for buildings in range. It's not quite gonna reach the guardhouse. Okay, it has something to work with at least. I gave the watchtower something, but it's looking like that's all the things I can do with the resources I have right now. Blacksmith doesn't copy anything here, but I should be fine. And, alright. That's my game plan. Okay. Great. Compensation, Tithe, Orchard, Ridgeways. I can upgrade something. That's just a Rudishin. Nothing really I need. I'll just skip. Village, trading fair. I'll see what's at the trading fair. I could perhaps spend some gold for some wood. Give me some options for upgrading something before I face off against the dungeon. Thieves' hideout could be something. The only thing I can do left is a Rudishin, but I'm still not doing that, as this is the final boss of the run. So I think I just go on. I'm gonna have to do all I can to pay bribes. I don't like this situation. Not so far. Okay, so the neighborhood could be here. Along with the belfry, whenever I get it. There's my rally point. Yikes, I really do not see myself paying off any bribes soon. If the belfry could come sooner rather than later, that would be amazing. There's the belfry I've been looking for. Hold this mercenary camp. Guardhouse. Going here. Okay. We're gonna get several bribes paid off with this one belfry placement. Pretty nice. Okay, it's only got range 2, so... I say right here... That doesn't help either. How many buildings do I have left? One neighborhood. No player buildings left, so I think I just call it. Okay. This looks like a winnable situation. Oh yeah, especially with 2 100 sums. I could just take out the mercenary camps, no problem. Especially the sword one. And I'm left with 204 axes. Neat. Alright. We got an ascension run done with the Republic. We got a new defense bar for the next time I play as the Republic. And we are going to call it here. Okay. Good set of ascension runs, if I do say so myself. Now, I do want to say that I haven't been experimenting all that much with the North because of its different way of doing combat compared to the previous 4 factions. But I'm hoping that I can use some of the stuff I've learned about losing defense and gaining defense to do better with that kind of faction. And hopefully get its fury to a point where I can have it perpetually carry on between rounds and the like. But maybe I can try an ascension run with the North. Maybe not. But that's all gonna depend on what I decide to do next. Until then, though, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you then next time. Bye!